Just a quick one on the president's trip to Poland. Is he going to be making a stop to Rzeszów or anywhere other than Warsaw?
Right now, the trip is going to be in Warsaw.
Before the Chinese spy balloon incident led to a fine-tuning of radar, how was the administration tracking these flying objects, if at all?
Let me go back and I want to answer your first question again. I said right now. The trip will be to Warsaw. So I didn't want to make it sound like I was alluding to a change to it. And your second question was, how were we tracking these before?
Correct, because the reason why you were able to detect and shoot down these 3 objects, the president said yesterday, was because
they adjusted the radar.
Correct, yeah. So what were you doing before, if anything, to track aerial objects?
The commander of NORAD, General Van Herk, spoke to this last week, and the way he characterized it was that they were tuned to look for, defaulted to look for, other types of threats in our airspace, fast-moving, lower altitude, more kinetic potential threats, such as ballistic or cruise missiles or bomber or fighter aircraft. That's what their focus was, that they had not adjusted the, as he called it, gates on the radar, the filters, to look for things that were much higher, much slower, and a smaller radar cross-section, harder to see. So, as we said the other day, when you adjust for that, you're likely to see more of what you're asking the radar to look for. But it just wasn't set for that. He was focused on other types of threats, more kinetic threats to our, or potential kinetic threats in our airspace.
So it sounds like, you know, yesterday the president said that he wanted to work to establish a better inventory of unmanned airborne objects. Does that mean currently there is no inventory?
I wouldn't say there's none, but I think it's fair to say that he wants us to focus a little bit more on this particular issue and learn more about what's out there, what's up there, quite frankly.
Got it. And then how long do you think it will take to implement this 4-step plan? And what will you do in the meantime? Is the policy to shoot them down before you implement these 4 things the president wants?
No, I think you can imagine that even though we're still working on the policy parameters, that we're going to continue to follow a very deliberate, thoughtful decision-making process here, should there be another track. There aren't any right now. I can't give you a timeline specific to the calendar about when we'll be done this work, but it won't take very long. I think in a matter of days we'll be able to transmit to Congress the classified parameters. We're still working out through the interagency right now and get those to the Hill within days, I think, and then we'll be executing on it. So there's not, I don't want to leave you with the impression that there's going to be some big old air gap between him wanting these parameters written and us being able to execute on them.
How long do you think it'll take?
I mean, we're already in many ways using some of those parameters just informally as we're looking at the skies. Again, there's no active tracks right now. So I think it'll just be, we'll transmit these parameters within coming days. It won't be very, very long. And it's not like it's, you know, it's going to be sent to be debated on or voted on. It's going to be our parameters defined by the National Security Council team and the interagency on how we're going to deal with this.
Thank you.